Dutch classic, but with a new style.
Yep.
Let's see who comes out on top today. Patrino, Azrael. Small battlefield again. A bit of a favorite in the Netherlands. France, they got their PS2.
They got that PS2.
We got small battlefield.
We are going to start on the small battlefield. And this is actually going to be the second potential. This is going to be the second Dutch player in the top 8. So that is going to be a bit of a country pride here at stake. But Patrino currently being stuck on these platforms, gets his side B into the face, in the back air. And that is going to be Patrino off stage. Good limit here.
Think he definitely, So what happened is Azrael tried to set up for a limit.
Yeah.
Patrino tried to move around it.
Exactly.
A little bit too ambitious in the movements.
Exactly. It is kind of difficult because that side B, because you do have the invincible up B. But no, the end, almost gets the side B. No double jump for Patrino, but does get the power dive. Good air dodge on the stage actually. Does negate that position disadvantage that side Fortilt will use. And now we're gonna get another side B. So much damage being added to Patrino.
So good.
Yep, it's ridiculous how much damage it does as well.
Yeah, and the hitbox is huge.
Yep.
And it's a multi-hit mix-up.
Yeah.
Here we see Patrino with a lot of dash shields. He loves to rely on that forward tilt out of shield or forward air out of shield.
Yeah.
It's a really good option too.
Yep, and this is the thing Patrino was afraid of. Even the Yaz limit, but the down air is just going to be enough to spike the legs and get him out of there. Now we get a jab power dunk. Not going to be enough to get him. Tries to get the power wave, but going so low to not come back to the stage. Azrael giving up that stock, but still, again, the momentum is so much in Azrael's favor. Patrino has not get the chance to play.
Yep, exactly. The defensive fortress is enabled. Azrael just making sure that he's getting the anti-approaches, right? Like we said, the back airs, the up Bs, the side Bs, and the limit charge to force approaches, they're all parts of the same equation. It's that defense, and Patrino just struggling to find the first hit. And there we see what we talked about before, right? The big hits coming out. Patrino mashing out of the grab, getting the jab, a nice little bit of a reversal. Does not get KO'd by a very well-found conversion. And now Go is enabled, and that is scary. This is where the game comes alive.
Exactly.
And
that
come
should
alive
be it.
It does.
There we
and
go.
The stocks are equalized, and we are 2 hits away.
And this is such a stressful situation. This is not the place you want to be. You have been winning this defensive game all the time, but now Patrino has such an enormous skewer for his part of the game.
There's the forward smash again. You don't want to be missing those, Patrino. Now the limit is on deck. Now you're in the corner, and now Azrael finds that final hit. You got a comeback mechanic. I got a comeback mechanic.
I really like that first limit up B that he did really high up. Like
converting it out of the up air.
Super smart, actually.
Love that.
Like it just Terry can stall a bit in the air, just to kind of drain out the limit at that point. Just using it for the extra damage, potentially get the KO. Super smart from Azrael, and then the out of shield option, of course, the killing blow, amazing. But you saw the dog. You saw the dog in Patrino.
But the dog was a little bit blind. He's getting old.
He's still he's a bit of blind, and he's still kind of on the leash, I think.
I hope the leash gets tightened because those whiffed smashes, like, those were critical.
Yeah.
In both situations, those were the moments where Patrino could win the game.
Yeah.
And he bet it all on a read that was extremely intense in game 1.
Yeah.
You don't have the information to do that yet, and it's just too all or nothing. And then the up air to shield at the end from Azrael, also a bit of a read because that up air from Terry is like -4.
Yeah.
It's extremely safe. So that was not a punish with the up air to shield, but Azrael letting it rip, knowing that Patrino a little bit button heavy, right? And that's a read that you can make. It's
exactly.
Low risk and insane reward.
Yeah.
And that's what we're seeing in terms of difference. The forward out of shield by Patrino again, coming in
such
big.
An
that's
amazing move.
Really good out of shield too.
Yeah, it's insane. It doesn't really look like it, but it hits so low. And now Azrael with the backer is going to send Patrino off stage, so recover and actually gets through the stage with the upper. No down or I'll be no down for Patrino. And now we have to go still online. It is going to be Town and City, so that Buster Wolf at the ledge is going to be killed immensely early. But the forward air from Azrael is going to snipe Patrino out there and remove that go.
That is one of those things we've been seeing since Smash 4. Azrael loves to make those double jump calls with the forward air spike. And they've been working, man. They've been putting in work. Here's the jab power dunk the wrong way, but Patrino will take the damage. A little bit of power waves to control, a bit of neutral, but also sacrifices a bit of stage control, and Azrael will gladly punish that by catching the roll in. Look at the dash shields. Look at the way Patrino is trying to weasel his way in. It's just not working out.
Nope. Azrael finding the right options every single time. It be the side B or just being a good placed back air. He is just patiently wailing that on Patrino. 98% on Azrael. 99%. This is so good for Azrael. Gets the limit blade. Cross
my
slash.
God, that was perfect.
That was so perfect. I don't know if it's shield block or let go of his shield, but he did get the KO with the limit cross slash. And now we got to start again. No go again. Wants to go to forward smash. A bit ballsy, but sure.
That's the forward smash that Patrino did. When I told you guys that these players played the exact same, this is what I mean. Okay. They got that dog in that nice conversion there. Patrino with the down tilt, just scooping all the way from downtown. Very well done. Patrino still in the game, Like we saw last game, right? One go stock and it's all close to 0.
Yeah, but now you have to get the go in the first place and not immediately get knocked out. We've seen that Azrael's been getting very keen on just damaging Patrino enough to not barely get the go and then finishing the stock. Gets good damage here with the crack shoots.
Limit almost on deck. We can see Azrael kind of, there it is. Enabling it, the corner pressure with the limit. We're going to see a lot more of that than what Zem was putting on the table. And there it is. The fruits of the pressure. Gets a grab, resets the corner, but Patrino with an amazing reaction. But the SDI from Azrael, the answers are getting put on the table. And that is a huge back air. Not enough to get the KO, but the Nair will be nice maneuvering.
Yeah, and that's the button-heavy play you were talking about earlier. You saw that Patrino was using a downer to get out of hit stun and get out of tumble.
Just gets beaten by the sword.
Yeah, and then the end leg of that just gets beaten. That's such a good player from Azrael, capitalizing on that habit of Patrino to press a button at that situation. We are going to Kalos, still a big stage, actually.
That's like Cloud's best stage.
Yeah, but also very high ceiling for Patrino.
That's true.
And the only way you've seen him kill is with these up Bs. So that's an interesting pick for Patrino, maybe just wanting that flat stage in order to get it in easier, but we have seen that the Town and City, it just looked just as difficult. So we'll see where this is going to bring us. Cloud now having the wall jump in the pocket has made his recovery a bit more unpredictable, but Patrino starting off quickly with 40%.
He's out of shield coming through. Nice answer, but Patrino, like you said, finds his hits. No jump for Azrael, but he gets to land again. Patrino still making good use of the situation again. Tries to find the smash attack. It's these culminations of the effort that is really like, it's really ruining all of the prep work that he's putting in.
Yeah, he's playing so well like the entire neutral, and then he makes one of these reads, and Azrael just joining Patrino in those situations once that forward smash as well. I don't know if he even would have killed, but it is just knocking him off stage, I guess. Now Azrael looking the worst he's looked actually this set in terms of percentage. Patrino did find some hits at the beginning, but now getting stuck in the corner. The ledge pressure from Azrael, but the dash attack is going to plow right through it for Patrino.
Yep, Patrino here in a commanding position, and there's the rising tackle out of the parry too. Didn't even need that. Did not even need that. Did it anyway. Patrino looking, like you said, stronger than ever. Ooh, I like the read on the crack shoot. He had the right read, a little bit off on the spacing.
And so I'm surprised actually you said he would play best stage, but Patrino looks so confident actually, just knowing what to do. Does have to go online now once they got to start an air conversion, but barely missed it. Also the upper whiffing. Now back at the ledge again, no dash attack. Actually getting the read, Buster Wolf.
Big chase on the roll in there. I love that from Patrino. The down tilt pressure and the second Buster Wolf gets pulled out. This is looking like curtains right now. Power Gazer 2-frame attempt. Patrino's pulling out all the stops, but there is a quick end to his antics. Still a nice almost 100% from just Buster Wolf.
Yeah, and this is the point where you want to make your play as Azrael. You are at a point where Terry doesn't have to go, and the mix-ups with the jab are going to send Azrael up in the sky, but no kill being found there. Weak up B in a high ceiling, and this is going to secure Azrael still living this stock. Was a down smash, another down smash.
Another one, auto turnaround going ham in this situation. Patrino finding the right hits, but the fall out of the up B, I've never seen that before.
No, that move is so consistent.
Yeah.
It happens, I guess. It's still ultimate.
Oh my god, these smash attacks. Azrael getting pulled into Patrino's game style, and it's not looking pretty. Patrino now dominating in his own field.
Now, 67%, not the end of the world. Gets the spot dodge into the up tilt neutral side B. Such a bread and butter conversion out of such a strong option against Cloud, particularly one the spot dodge to the back air. And now we are at the ledge situation again. Patrino now to go online. We've seen how much damage we can get here. Does get the down air. Wants the power down, but barely not converting into that spot dodge.
Okay, that wasn't bad. By spot dodging the first hits, he managed to survive, right?
Probably,
so crack shoot, getting him back on stage. That's also huge for Patrino. Now the pressure on the shield gets interrupted, and we're on our final stocks. Azrael, if there is ever a moment to clutch up, now is the moment.
Yeah, that's the way to go. Now Patrino getting stuck with that up B. Azrael now in the corner, or getting Patrino in the corner. Jab power dunk, limit online, but 100% for Azrael. And such a greedy rising tackle. It's not going to be it!
Azrael, it is unreal.